Bitcoin saw here a little bit small correction to the downside, but is moving now here again into higher levels. Exactly what we were talking about yesterday. As soon we're getting here the proper retest, we could enter a new long position. So we definitely have to talk about the next target zones, and also on Ethereum we kind of reach our profit area, and we definitely have to talk also about the Bitcoin dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance is climbing here a little bit more to the upside, which means there is more strength on Bitcoin as on the altcoins. So definitely stick around and let's start directly with the video. So we enter this Bitcoin trade here, 8% now in profit. So first of all, let's go here directly in the Bitcoin dominance chart. We saw here a massive drop to the downside, now a small recovery to the upside, which means the altcoins are bleeding a little bit more than on Bitcoin. We saw few couple of minutes before a small correction here, especially when we're going here on the 5-minute chart. After this pump overnight on Bitcoin, a little bit small correction here to the downside. Got already 50% of the last move already cleared. So that's mainly the reason why we cleared also the liquidity building up here right now. So in these kind of vector candles, we just killed the liquidity down below and now shooting a little bit more to the upside. Some liquidity is still left down below at $117,200. So there could be a potential. One more move to the downside would be around kind of like testing the EMA ribbon. Let's go for this in the 15-minute chart. Because as I told you, at one time we definitely have to test the EMA ribbon. This is exactly what we have done here on the 15-minute chart. Now we are getting a little bit more continuation to the upside. And at least as soon we're breaking here the last high on $18,800, which is in alignment with the next liquidity zone coming in, we definitely are on the way to our main target, about $120,000. And this is exactly what we're talking about a couple of days already before. So here you can see it very clearly. As soon we are getting here the breakout of our resistance line with a proper retest, we see the next move to the upside, exactly what we have seen now. Yesterday we talked on yesterday's stream a little bit more about exactly this position. I think also in the stream we opened one position, we opened a bond position and also a paper position there. So these are kind of in profit, even also the Bitcoin position. And as soon we are getting above this kind of level here at 100, approximately $119,000, there we definitely are on track, on the way up to our next exit here, kind of near the all-time high. Also, if we are going here on the liquidation heat map on the 2-weekly chart, we can see the liquidity is sitting below us. So at $120,000, $119,000, there the liquidity will starting, and mainly are up till kind of $21,000. There are the main liquidity sitting around. As you can see also here, there is not much liquidity down below, so it doesn't make sense for the market maker to move down below at lower than 116, 170,000. There is some liquidity, maybe we can catch it, but mainly the liquidity is sitting to the upside. Next one we have to talk about is on Ethereum, because on Ethereum, as we talking before, our trade setup is still active. I mean, we kind of missed our profit zone approximately around $1 or $2. So even who took already on manual side some profits there, you should be all fine and take a great move here to the upside. As we discussed, as soon we are breaking here this resistance line to the upside, we can expect a massive pump here to the upside. Even also very great that we are, after flipping here our resistance line to the upside, we retesting it one time as support. You saw it like here. So this was yesterday. Yesterday we also on the stream enter one trade set up here on Ethereum. Trade is all the way to the upside. If you put your stop loss to break even, you should be, I think you not should be stopped out. If you stopped out, you can just re-enter, because the direction on Ethereum is here still very clear. The next target would be around $4,350 up to $4,400. And also here on the 1-hourly chart, but I go here for the 50-minute chart to see the structure a little bit more clearly. That we can see we're expecting here exactly kinda here, if we call it like this, kinda expecting here our supported area to the upside. So here you can very clearly see the supported area just holding, with a very bullish sign also for us, that we have a lot of bulls coming in here around 4,000, around the 4,000 US dollar level. And now the direction would be here around the next price targets. I would keep my take profit a little bit lower to definitely catch here, or to get out of this trade here on 4,320 US dollars approximately. And as soon we're getting here in our profit area around 4,300 US dollars, I would expect more like a small rejection here, sideways move, before we getting here into new higher levels. So this is definitely what I'm expecting here, especially on the 50-minute chart. Even on the 4-hourly chart, Ethereum looking super bullish. Also the correction is absolutely healthy. As you can see here, we are respecting here also on the 4-hourly chart. And as long our Bitcoin dominance, as we see it right now here, is now getting here finally the next push to the upside, and getting hopefully here also the rejection to the downside, to see a little bit more movements also in the altcoins. So this is exactly what we are talking about couple of weeks already before, that as soon we're getting here into the 60% level, we can expect here a move back to the upside, a retest, then a break, and then a next retest to break here into new levels. So we can adjust our paintings here a little bit. So this is exactly what we're seeing here right now. The retest is a little bit more early as expected, so I would expect it to see this a little bit later, but for us it's still fine. Let's go here to make it more clearly on the daily chart, because this is exactly what we are talking here on last November and our altcoin run. So this is definitely a moment where you should at least position now yourself in some more altcoin positions. So we talked about yesterday a lot of altcoins. I will maybe later also do a live streaming, so we can do some live trades over there. So just keep subscribed to the channel, that you never miss out when I'm going here live on this channel. Then we can grab some trades together. Also our trades doing still good. So our paper position is in profit, our Bitcoin position is in profit, and I think also our bonk position is in profit. Dodge, we are kind of on break even. I opened Dodge a couple minutes before, as we saw this massive move, or not like a massive move, but this kind of move to the downside. I opened here directly a bonk position and a Dodge position. Trade target for my Dodge position is here going back in our trading range, and latest if we are getting here in the trading range, I will adjust if I hold this trade a little bit longer. So as we can see here, we could already go for the 1-hourly chart. We could already, if we are breaking here this high, we definitely can adjust our take profit up to 27 cents, even also to 30 cents on the higher side. But mainly I'm focusing on the smaller move here to the upside. As soon we're getting here into profits like around, if we're reclaiming this candle here again, filling this vector candle here down below there, I would definitely adjust my stop loss to break even to protect my my profits here, and just keep the trade running. Still we're reaching here my target zone. And if you also want to do all these trades I gave here on this channel, just go in the video description. There you find a link directly to Bitfinex. There you can even do spot trading, futures trading, or even also join our copy trading. So definitely make use of it. And otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we see in the next video or later in the live stream.